Okay, so we're talking a little bit about the jobs report and candidate market fit today. So basically, what I want to do, there's a lot of it's frustrating because every month this jobs report comes out in the United States, and it says new jobs have been added to the economy, at least in the recent past. But in the tech world, in particular, it doesn't feel like that's what's happening. So I'm going to actually help you understand the numbers that are behind the pain that you're feeling. And again, why candidate market fit is such a key concept. So here's the overall report from this morning. So what you can see is that we added jobs to the economy in August overall in the United States. That's the red line here. It was about, it was over, I forget the exact number, 125,000, something thousand. It was more than July. Here's July. You can see it even more than June. But a couple of things to know. First of all, those numbers have now been reduced. What happens is the initial report comes out, and then months later, the government goes back and often reduces. So these have been reduced from what they were before. But nonetheless, you can see we've had net additions, right? So that seems like a good thing. But why is the job search so hard? Let me break this down for you. I think you'll find it really, oh, thank you, 142K. Thanks for the exact number there. That was what the total jobs added were this morning, 142K. Elizabeth, thanks for pointing that out. Now look, so here's what happened. Government jobs, there was a big addition. You can see over 20,000 net additions to the US economy came from government jobs, okay? Jobs in the government sector. And over 10,000 came, oops, I skipped a slide there. Let's see, government. Okay, total government. Okay, financial services. Okay, financial services just over 10,000. So that's good. You can see financial services has been up. Financial services have been tough, but there's been some net additions in financial services, which is great, making that job search a little bit easier. If you're in financial services, that's good news. But professional services has also been up a little bit, although it's been down over the summer and was really down in May and was really down at the end of last year. So that's been up and down. And if you've had tough time there, you can see why. And then finally, tech. Take a look at that. This is what the tech job market looks like. It is upside down, except for the first quarter of this year and 1 month, 2 months last year. Look at what July was in tech. Net significant subtractions. And same with August, just under 10,000 jobs lost. Okay. Now, why am I sharing this today? I'm not trying to bum you out. I'm trying to give you the realistic view of the market as it stands today. And this is why our session today, and Tamara's going to be leading this in just a moment, Kristen and Anthony, talking about candidate market fit. When the market is upside down like this, it puts downward pressure on everyone's candidate market fit. Meaning, if 2 years ago you could get a VP of product role, let's say, today you might have to take a director or manager role because there's so many people out of work and you're now competing with people. Chief product officers are taking VP roles today, for example. This is the reality, right? It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about your experience or your value as a human being, right? It's about the supply demand characteristics of the market as it stands today. Okay. And you need to take that into account as you're doing your job search. And I see that some people who spin their wheels over many months and even years have not been willing to take this into account. And it's important. It's hard, but it's important. And it's not about you personally. Okay. The last thing I will say is where next week is our 2 year anniversary, 2 year anniversary of the publication of Never Search Alone and the development of this community. And when we first published the book, we thought, okay, maybe we'll do like a Google sheet and people can let us know if they want to be, we'll have a couple folks just work behind. We thought we maybe set up 10 job search castles. Okay. And then everyone else would do this on their own. But it just went out with a bang. We have set up more than 2,000 job search councils with our volunteer team. We have worked with more than 10,000 job seekers. Kristen and Anthony, I'm going to bring you in as well. And Tamara's going to introduce you in a moment. We 2 times the book sales I've invested into building the community to keep it free for everyone and to manage all the things behind the scenes. and 20,000 hours of volunteer time, all the moderators and all of the team, like Tamara Ablin and Emily Teeter, who's the lead volunteer doing all the matching, along with many others. And then 3 months has been the average time for the job search in the NSA community. That's across everyone. Now, the more senior you are, the longer it takes. Okay. But the good news is some people say, is this good for the down market? This is designed for the down job market. Okay. You need more support. You need a support group. You need to understand candidate market fit, or you're going to spin your wheels. It comes out of my history of working with people during the dot-com depression and during the great financial crisis, and then the pandemic at the beginning, and how it affected negatively some tech jobs. It ended up being great for others. Anyway, we have this 2-year anniversary, and also next Thursday, my episode with Lenny's podcast drops. And if you don't know, Lenny's podcast is one of the top 10 in the United States. It's huge. It's huge. Huge. It was fantastic. I can't say enough about him as a person and an interviewer. And so we're going to do a special 2-year anniversary session next Friday. So come join us for that. So, Kristen, Anthony, thank you for being here. Tamara, thank you for everything you've done to build this community. And everyone who's with us today, thank you for being with us and being part of the Never Search Alone community.